They had to make that change, and Madueke was man of the match. So it just goes, hopefully it's a good thing for Mikel Arteta and the team to look at and say, yes, you've got to prepare really well, but you can't prepare beyond what is sensible. Things happen in games. And what I liked about Arsenal was once they were comfortable, they didn't switch off. They didn't show any of that carelessness we've seen in the last couple of weeks. They kept the pressure on. They kept going. They looked like they were going to try and score another goal after the third, another one after the fourth. And I think that momentum that they had through that game, it reminds me of that Villa game that I mentioned before, which was a real, they really took, as you said before, taking the handbrake off. They really did that against Villa. It's again, they've done that again today, which is really good.
I just didn't feel that Leeds caused them enough problem. Man United caused them problems the other day. They were solid in front of them, didn't let them get through the lines, and then they broke on them really well. Leeds, loads of effort, but just a kind of the pattern of play that wasn't quite there. They changed it in the second half, went to a back four, and they were a little bit better second half. They put a bit more pressure on, but the quality in the end, especially the goals, was absolutely the top class from Arsenal.
We talked about marching on together, didn't we? The famous Leeds anthem, and it was Arsenal that marched on together today.
Yeah, and the reality is, from a Leeds perspective, they're newly promoted. They're having to try and bridge that gap between Championship dominant football to survival mode. I think Daniel Farke and the team are doing a great job. They're in a really stable position. They've just got to move on from this game and get back to their standards.
Yeah, but encouragement for, amongst others, West Ham, because Leeds have not got any further away from them, and they can indeed cut the gap between themselves and Leeds to 3 points, themselves and Forest to 2. Upcoming is a London derby, and it should be a rip-roaring one as well from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea against West Ham at the bottom of the hour. So let's